Hey there, guys. It's Tenkai. So it's been a hot minute since I recorded a video, and I felt like with the whole Mercy rework controversy that is going on, I thought to myself, you know what? Might as well do one. So for those who don't know, the whole rework movement that is going on is basically people saying that Mercy needs a rework because currently she's not in a really good spot, which I do agree on. Mercy currently is not in a good spot. She is very unfun to play, and it kind of like underwhelming in terms of like gameplay and such. She went from like a really fun playstyle to like just basically hold one button and hope no one dies. Um, but yeah, compared to other healers like Moira, Ana, Break, Lucio, they have like a lot of utility as well as playstyle to them. They also have like a lot of burst healing, which is one of Mercy's main problems right now. She does not really do the necessary healing. And one of the things that I've noticed so far in the community is that most people just like go either one way or the other, in which they want mass rest to come back, and or they just want think Valkyrie is actually pretty good, and they think it's just should be kept as it is. Um, However, I am one of those persons in which believes that Mercy needs a rework, and I don't really care about rest. If I'm being completely honest, I just wanna have fun with playing Mercy as I used to. And this is something that I did. I spent like an hour or two just thinking about this. This is just fun, and I thought to myself, you know what? Let's just sit down and see some people's suggestion of what new stuff Mercy could be, and just go ahead and go from there. Make like a little bit of a rework kind of thing. So this whole rework, it's obviously it's a fan-based rework. It's not really gonna happen, but I thought to myself, you know what? This is gonna be fun. Might as well do it. So this rework, I call it the Overheat. And basically, when I was thinking about this, I thought to myself, what's Mercy like at its core? What's Mercy? She's a combat medic, but on the game, she's just a medic, which makes sense, lore-wise. She's not really against. She's against like fighting and stuff. But I thought to myself, you know what? Let's just go ahead and grab combat and medic and just emphasize on those. So I created like quote unquote again a rework, which is focuses on combat and medic. Basically, two abilities that involve combat and two abilities that involve medic. So the first main ability I like to call Staff Overheat. So Staff Overheats is it's how I wrote it on my notebook right here. That's my notebook. It increases healings per second and damage per second for 10 seconds. Healing increases from 50 to 70. Staff overheats for 5 seconds, which means you will not be able to use your staff healing or damage boost after the ability is done for like 5 seconds. And then the cooldown, I wrote on my notebook a 30-second cooldown, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just, for sake of it, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a 15-second cooldown. Staff overheats for 5 seconds, and you will not be able to use the staff. And the ability only is available to use it when you have the staff outside. Not only pistol, just only when you have the staff, and it binds to reload. Reasoning is what I did that is because Mercy, when she has her staff and she's healing or damage within somebody, she doesn't really use the reload button, meaning that you can actually use the reload button on Mercy when she using her staff as an ability. And I thought to myself, that's actually pretty cool. She doesn't reload, having like that, powerful ability as a reload. It's actually pretty cool. And I thought to myself, that's actually pretty cool. Staff overheat again, increase both damage and healings per second. Overheats for 5 seconds. You will not be able to use the staff afterwards, and it's on a 15-second cooldown. Binds to reload, and you can only use it when your staff is outside. Now that's the medic part of the whole combat medic. Now, obviously, a good Mercy player uses her pistol. Heck, every Mercy player uses his pistol just for fun. So it takes to mind that the staff overheats that's for 5 seconds, so you will not be able to use the staff. What are you gonna do? Usually, people just take out the pistol. Logic has it, you will take out your pistol. That's when this other ability comes in. This ability, I actually heard a lot of people they want it because it makes sense, and it does really make sense. And it's a cleansing ability. And this is how I put it. Cleansing prevents hack, stun, freezing, and anti-healing. You know, any status elements that that there is in the game, and blocks it, prevents it, and cleanses you from it for 5 seconds. It binds to the damage boost, and you can only use it when you have your pistol outside. So basically, Mercy will shoot out a dart. If you're stunned, frozen, hacked, whatever, she will cleanse you for it, and you will be immune to any status elements for 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. Maybe 5 seconds is a bit too much, probably like 3-4 seconds. Just a small amount of time, actually, just whatever, a few seconds. It's actually very helpful. And the reason why I thought it would be a pretty good idea to just use it as a pistol thing, because let's face it, we don't really use, sometimes when it's very hectic, we don't really use a pistol. And having a reason to use our pistol is actually a pretty good idea. I feel like it's pretty good. Like, her pistol is actually pretty strong. Also, I feel like increasing the speed on her projectiles and decreasing the damage will actually be very helpful. Will entice people to just use her pistol a bit more often. Kind of make it like a diva pistol kind of thing. And, you know, a lot of people feel like I feel like they're gonna use it. That her pistol is pretty good, but I feel it's like, if we're gonna focus on the whole combat scenario, on this whole cleansing ability, I feel like her pistol also needs to be a little bit of work on it. Now, that's the combat section of the whole combat medic. Now, her ultimate. Her ultimate, it's straight up Overheat. Valkyrie Overheat. Now, lore-wise, the Valkyrie suit is an actual suit. You know, it's a, you know, jetpacks. The wings are, they call it quote-unquote jetpacks and stuff. It would make sense if a suit just kind of hits up. Technically, game mechanics speaking, you actually charge your ultimate by either damage, healing, whatever you do with whatever hero you're playing. It will make sense to have a ultimate that actually goes well with the whole charging thing. So, for example, Overheat on the staff basically just improves on what you're doing already. So this ultimate, the Overheat ultimate, I actually think is a really good idea, and let me explain why. It has two methods of, you know, doing an ultimate. First one is just with the healing staff equipped, you will heal instantly 150. You know, you just like pop your ultimate, just like a blast radius of 150 healing, which some people might argue it's kind of overpowered. I will argue I feel like it's kind of balanced, because technically speaking, we got Brigitte, which is 150 with the whole health pack thingy, and now she's buffed to heal 100 per second. I think it's 100 per second. I might be exaggerating, but just 150 per second just by an ultimate. And if you have your staff on, you give a cleansing to every ally nearby for 5 seconds. Now, if you have your pistol on equipped while you do the ultimate, it's 150 healing instantly. And then you do like a burn damage, like instantly 25 points of damage, and burn for like another 25, so it's a total of 50 points of damage. Hence the whole overheat. You know, if you're gonna do the combat section, you know, you have your pistol ultimate, heal your allies by 150, and then a total of 50 points of damage to the enemy that is nearby. Which is, I feel like it's actually a pretty good thing, because sometimes some team fights depends on, you know, do we need more healing or do we need more damage, and that's a really big thing. For example, let's say you have like I don't want to say this because this is just for fun, but let's say for example of goats. You have a goats team comp and you feel like you can kill them, but you don't have enough damage. You can just take out your pistol, ultimate, heal your tanks and your other supports for 150 health, and then deal a total of 25 damage plus a 25 of burning damage to the enemy. Now, this is actually easy to counter because if, for example, the enemy Mercy has a Mercy and she has an ultimate, she can just do the same ult but with the staff, and she will not only heal her tanks for 150, but she will cleanse them from the burning ability. So I feel like overall this is actually a pretty balanced thing. Obviously, again, this is just a fan base. Obviously, it's not gonna happen, but I feel like this is actually pretty good. Add that to the whole not Valkyrie, Guardian Angel, and you actually have a lot of. I feel like you have a lot of potential, because this ultimate will actually differentiate a good Mercy from a bad Mercy. A good Mercy would just like, ult and heal, and that's it, and then cleanse. But a good Mercy will probably just go ahead and see what they have as a team comp, the cooldowns, the if they need more damage or more healing, and then just go from there. A good Mercy will wait to see if they're when the team fight starts, because I feel like this is a team fight oriented ultimate, not just like, hey, you won a team fight, use res, you lose now, haha. No, I feel like this is actually a pretty good build up as a whole. Again, this is just me thinking out loud. You guys might think otherwise. But yeah, I think this is my Mercy rework, or fan base rework, should I say, Overheat. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you like this, go ahead and share. I feel like this is a very good topic to talk about. Again, I was originally I was gonna do a video of talking about the pros and cons of mass res and not having mass res and such, but I just thought to myself, everyone is doing that already. I just want to go ahead and just do a video on how Mercy can improve in terms of just being fun, and if a rework does happen, the things I would like on a Mercy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of these my rework ideas. If you have your ideas, go ahead and post it. And yeah, I would love to read those. So yeah, guys, I'll see you all later. Wow, my English is bad.